Christina Hammer. I am a member of Action for Global Health Climate Change Working Group. I share the deep concerns of civil societies working in Azerbaijan. A Maldag deposit is located 13 kilometers away from Istisu, a deposit of natural mineral water. Exploitation of the deposit is causing destructive damage to the mineral springs of Istisu. The deposit is located in the area between Apachey and Bazachey rivers. Rivers flow through Azerbaijan and into the Araza River. The use of toxic substances which have been banned for a long time and are highly dangerous for the environment in the exploitation of the Almadag field is destroying nature and leading to acidification of river waters and water poisoning. In addition to the fact that gold mining pollutes the waters of this river, it also hurts the ecosystem of Lake Gocha, located near this area. At the same time, this industry is posing a serious threat to the Caspian Sea basin, flowing through the territory of the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic of Azerbaijan. The Apachey River and the Bazachey River flow into the Caspian Sea. Thus, the exploitation of the field is causing serious environmental damage, not only to Iran and other Caspian countries. Illegal mining industries in Armenia is degrading Kafkas mountains for several years. Wildlife in the mountains is threatened and has become extinct. People of the region are becoming sick. Women are the ones who crush gold, and they are being exposed to silicosis. Mercury is affecting their health, and when they give birth to children with defects. Environmental protection first.
My name is Peter Whitty, the Executive Director of Water Youth Development Project in Kenya. I'm a member of the larger global civil society and an expert on environmental issues. We as civil society, as we head towards COP29, which will be held in Azerbaijan, we are concerned that the Armenian government and private industries are still continuing to damage the rivers, the fauna and the fauna in Azerbaijan and neighboring countries. The result is that the environment is being managed and the rights of the people of Armenia is being violated. They are entitled to clean air and clean water, but this is not the case, as the mining industry is polluting the river that serves the countries, and also the Armenian government and companies are not listening to the concerns that have been raised by the civil society in the two countries. Our appeal is that the United Nations should intervene, or the Armenian government should follow the protocols that are required to make sure that the environmental impact assessment is done and the results are shared, and that they do not violate the lives of both livestock and human beings. As the meeting gets underway, one of the key issues that we feel is that apart from the fossil fuel, there is still the issue of other environmental issues that we need to address, particularly on the infringement on the rights of the people of Azerbaijan. This is not an issue that is coming up at this moment. It has been raised severally by the civil society and the communities living around the mining areas. It is our belief that our cry and our appeal to the global body will be addressed as we prepare for the COP29 in Azerbaijan. Thank you.
Mr. Amy Demeri, the president of Consortium Grassroots of Kenya, SECO, which is the arm that brings together 720 organizations across the 47 countries. Today, we join our counterparts in Armenia and Azerbaijan in condemning the actions of Armenian government that has caused eco-terror in the transboundary rivers that is in the Eastern Europe and Central Asia. I read the statement. We, the CSOs in Kenya, under the consortium of grassroots organizations in Kenya, condemn in big terms possible environmental destruction by the Armenian government under the works carried out in the mining sector, violating the laid down international norms and best practices. By polluting transboundary rivers, Armenian mining sector is suspected of causing a range of environmental problems in the wider geographical stretching from Eastern Europe to Central Asia. The UN recognizes a clean, healthy, and sustainable environment as a fundamental right. As the global community rallies around the UN SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, and intensifies efforts to address environmental challenges, Armenia's government actions are in the contrary with these endeavors, as well as Transboundary Rivers Convention and the UN Economic Mission for Europe Convention on Environmental Impact Assessment in Transboundary Context, known as ESPO Convention. As we prepare for COP29, which is planned to take place in November 2024, we shall be hosted in Southern Caucasus of Azerbaijan, the capital city of Baku. The CSOs across the globe give notice to Armenian government to adhere to COP28 resolution as agreed in Dubai in United Arab Emirates. Resolution in protecting the environment as part of fulfilling its own obligations stemming from international conventions. As environmental defenders, we call upon United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change to conduct an audit of party states to ascertain adherence to COP's resolutions. More so, to come up with a clear legal framework to those states contravening resolutions agreed. We stand watching actions by Armenia government in regulating the mining sector, which has already contravened grossly environmental and biodiversity protection. End of our statement.